kabar, guys? Wasteland 3. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Bang, jadi gitu. Saya dapat satu mission dari si Angela Death. Mana tuh? Belum lagi. Sini kah baru saya dapat tuh. Sebalik sini dulu. Ya baru dapat tuh apa? Tuh mission tuh yang dicakap Patriarch nih jahat. Terus mesti kami melawan tuh Patriarch. Itu nah yang bos tadi itu besar tokol itu.
Breaker 19, this here's Dead Red calling the November Cowboys. You read me out there, Caballero? Ha! Switch over to 27.0. Howdy, Rangers. Sorry about the... Wasn't our intent when commands... Heaven, darling. The Archangel Gabriel's just... We came out trouble one... We took a vote, the squad and me, and decided that... Why do you think? We want you on our side, but not without seeing for yourself. If you... There's a man you should talk to. Locked up in an old... His name... And listen, when you do find him, bust him out of there and do what you can. I don't reckon he would, no. But then he wouldn't approve of you talking to me either.
Coba ako sa cakap nih.
Do what you gotta do, but you'll just make life miserable for the both of us. Command will send you after us, and so will the Patriarch. And that would just end up with you dying. And that would make me sad. Please, just talk to Cordite before you make a decision. That's all. Dead Red, over and out.
Nah. Ang dapat juga lawan tuh mission walaupun apa. Sebenarnya OCD oh. Semua juga ada cakap apa juga, semua juga yang saya cakap apa. Ya itulah yang saya setuju.
Breaker 19, this here's Dead Red calling the November Cowboys. Ha! Switch over to 27. Howdy, Rangers. Sorry about... Wasn't our intent when command sent us... Heaven, darling. The Archangel Gabriel's just bring... We came out trouble one... We took a vote, the squad and me. Why do you... There's a man you should talk to. And listen, when you do... I don't reckon he would, no. But then... Gracias, Dead Red, over and out.
Okay. Ay, salah.
Rangers uncover human smuggling conspiracy. Subversive leader arrested.
Saya balik ke saya punya HQ. Terus tiba-tiba si Charlie Knows sudah cakap. Itu udah kasih tahu yang dia mau pergi curi. Mau pergi ambil tuna bazar, jadi dia mau saya sama dia pergi kasih mati sama orang belum.
Hello, Red Hats. Oh, glad I got a hold of you, Red Hat. Ah, Chuck. Problem is, the monster army holding it is weak. Why wouldn't you? I dealt straight with you so far, right? Don't worry, your old buddy Charlie. Really now, Red Hats. What's the point of saying no to such a lucrative proposition? When you inevitably come to the conclusion that the answer should have been yes, you can find us in a hideout near the old parking lot, outside the bazaar.
Oh, dapat
We'll be
juga.
waiting.
Terus tiba-tiba ada nih lagi nih orang.
Hola, Rangers.
Tidak tahu siapa nih orang nih. Woman stands like a queen among a gang of hard men. She gives you a sleepy, dangerous smile.
Peace, strangers. We all know both sides are armed and lethal, so why don't we just skip the posturing and get to business, huh? A girl I own ran away recently, and it's proving harder than expected to track her down. She seems to sense us when we get too close. On the other hand, she'd never suspect. Hell, with your reputation for rescuing little lost lambs, she might even seek you out. So, what you say, hmm? Want to find her for us? That bothers you? You find it unethical? You kill crazy corpse-robbing, tyrant-funded gun jockeys are offended at how I make my living? Sorry, compadres. This is the end times. Nothing but us devils left. I'm La Perla. And these
Siap macam kuat volume mo. Oh, tidak lah.
are my boys. Nelly? No. Hallie, I think. Anyway, her new owner will rename early 20s, blonde, shapely, skinned like a princess. You'll know her when you see her, I promise you. She'll make your little hearts go Peter-Pat.
You can't seriously be considering taking this monster.
Now, little girl. You know the sealed rooms in your base? Bet you're curious. Bueno, I'll tell you for free. It's old world tech. The kind people waged wars for. And I know the codes. In the name of good faith, I'll give you one now. 900-909-3500. You'll get the second code, the one that gets you into the room with the even better goodies. When you bring me my lost little lamb. Used to stay here all the time before we moved east. Had plenty of time to explore all its nooks and crannies. Hey, don't worry. No hard feelings about you taking it over. We like our new home on the plains. Those warlords have a lot of money to spend.
We're gonna go verify that code first.
Not a problem. Come see me when you've kitted yourselves out in your fancy new gig. Adios, compadres.
Marah si Lucia. Tapi siya belum lagi pasti siya akan buat pa.
Here to serve.
Di sini dia cakap tuh.
Please, Miss Hackett. There's no reason to get so angry.
The hell there isn't! My people didn't start that fight. One of your rangers started it, and now you're telling me we gotta be the ones to give up our space?
I'm just saying. Oh, Team November.
Apalagi
I'm glad
ni.
you're here. There was an altercation in the barracks.
Apalagi masalah sini nih.
Nothing serious. No one was hurt. Some harsh words and a shove. Sergeant Gretzky's already put the recruit on latrine duty. A fair punishment.
Yeah, well, this isn't the first time your recruits have had harsh words for us rangers. You need to get your people under control.
Gretzky's recruitment efforts have gone well, and HQ is filling up. More new rangers every day, which is great for our mission, but it also means we're running out of beds in the barracks. Rangers are having to sleep in shifts. This is leading to friction with Miss Hackett's people, who, as you know, were there first. Some of the new rangers don't understand this, and they think of them as, well...
Usually, it's just snide comments. But today, one of yours started shouting that we should be thrown out of our home before trying to pull Davy off his cot.
Which is completely unacceptable behavior. Unfortunately, the problem's not going to go away if we ignore it. We need a solution before things explode.
Kenapa pula saya membuat ini? Saya tidak tahu nih. This wasn't the first incident.
There have been plenty. Most of your rangers are all right with us, but there's more than a few who ain't. Calling us names as they walk past, or telling us we're on borrowed time here, in our own...
Miss Hackett, I'm embarrassed. Part of the oath we take as rangers is to protect the downtrodden. It hurts to hear that our recruits are failing to live up to that oath.
Yeah? Well?
We gotta get a handle on this one way or the other. Enough chaos going on outside the base. Don't need it when we get home, too.
Well, the warden here suggested we move into the brig. I suggested she shove that idea up her ass and leave us be. We were here first. We don't take up much space, and you said the barracks were ours when...
But things have changed since then, and they're not going to change back. If we're going to...
Shoot.
Okay. Ini membuat betul. When we make a deal, we stick to it. You can stay here. You can stay where we are. Rangers who have a problem with that will be disciplined. Okay. Ini saya punya idea yang first juga lah tadi. Time dorang sedang bercakap. We won't go back on our deal, but adjustments have to be made before someone can sell. There's room in the brig. Move in here. Mana the brig? I'm sorry, Del, but we have a mission on it, and the needs of the Rangers must come first. You and your people will have to find... tiga saja. 1, 2, 3. Apa ni brig? Itu brig tu. Macam okey pada orang saya rasa. Apa tu brig? Inilah saja.
You're siding with us? Wow. Thank you, Rangers.
The honorable choice, Team November. But it won't lessen the friction. I'm afraid we'll pay for this later.
Kena marah rasanya. Benci saya.
Yes, Mrs. Wang. What can I do for you?
Was there an earthquake just now? My cats are all jumpy all of a sudden.
We have not had any reports of an earthquake, Miss Wang, and, you can't really be calling us every time your cats get jumpy.
My cats know what's going on. They know.
Don't blame you for rescuing those refugees at the bazaar, but where are they gonna go? Now, what can I help you with? I'll be here.
It's great to be here, Rangers. Now, what can I do for you? I'm honored that you value my opinion. Go on. A regrettable byproduct of difficult times. I wish them well, but I'd advise you not to waste resources on them. They come and go, and won't be able to assist with your ambition.
Go on, Mr. Reyes. I can take it.
The Marshals are our police force here in Colorado Springs, but let's say their focus isn't so much on solving crime as deterring it. Most problems are dealt with using the gun and the boot, rarely the head. They are also known to look the other way if enough money changes hands. Therefore, this is a town where help from the Marshals is for those who can pay for it. Those who can't, fear them. Was that a fair assessment? Despite the Patriarch's belief that he built Colorado on his own, he couldn't have done it without the support of the 100 families. He protects us, true, but without our money, he'd be protecting us with sticks and stones. We are the money and the power here, and the keepers of the values of our survivalist forebears. Strong alone, but stronger together, like the mountains. Anyone who intends to rule here would have to appease the families first.
Keepers.
They are fools, but unfortunately, because they own Colorado's only oil fields, they worship a dead president as a god and walk around talking and acting like they were cowboys out of a child's picture book of the Old West. Ridiculous people. Saul should have dealt with them years ago. Certainly.
Nanti lihat tuh.
Safe travels, Rangers.
Oke, somehow saya pergi yang tadi itu. Harap-harap saya tidak kena break. Mana tuh break, map? Oh, ini break. Yang jail lah.
Here to serve. Pardon me.
You've been damn good to us, Rangers. No matter what happens, my people and I will... Careful out there.
Don't mention it.
It's an uncaring world.
Mika break.
I know you did what you did with the best of intentions, but it still broke the laws of Colorado.
Yeah? What else could I have done?
You could have asked for assistance, gone through proper channels.
And what channels would those be? Name one that would have helped those people.
Well,
I thought so.
it's true.
Just because you're doing right
Sometimes
by the
law
refugees
whiles to
now
catch
don't
up with
make you a
justice.
saint, you little
Just have
sidewalk
to keep
snake
prodding.
shits. Ha! Like I'm gonna prod Saul Buchanan's carbuncle backside while there's innocent people dying out east every day. You're a good woman, Hope, but you gotta wake up.
Oke, cek dulu kalau betul aku ada cakap. Ada lagi hilang. Tank ammo ini mau 6 strength. Gila kuat gila. Tank helmet kuat juga. Lagi gak banyak lem. Apa itu?
Damn. Been so long since they changed the oil in this thing, it's given itself a shave. Steel shavings and sludge.
Shit. Hey, Rangers. Good to be here. Don't mind the mess. We're still settling in. Of course. Let's see if we can find what you want.
Yang mahal. What? Ini yang paling mahal lah punya benda yang saya pernah nampak setakat nih. Oke lah, Rhino Cannon pun mahal juga. Ini pun mahal gila. No radiation damage. Radiation is defender chance deliverage. Tapi memang saya beli bayar juga lah. Saya masih tidak mau buat apa yang ini lah. Turuk gila. Baru mau bikin saya culik satu perempuan, terus kasih tukar dia jadi apa hamba.
Code was good, right? And the gear, too.
Tidak mau buat, I don't care. Cobalah ya.
Far as I know. Adios, compadres.
Dalam game pun saya baik hati.
Code was good, right? And the gear, too. And I thought you were more enlightened than that. Someone else will be finding our lamb for us.
Coba saya teriak kasih mati dorong kalau lo dapat. Jajah, boleh guna atau kereta apa? Macam tiap bully sarasa-sarasa. Arrows ini. Banyak batu bom.
Code was good, right? Self-righteous gunsels. Muchachos, kill these swine!
Muchachos. No feel. Oh ya, kita boleh buang bom sudah. Oh gila, no feel dulu. Betul no feel. Turuk nih. Mati ini sih, confirm bisa mati. Alat tuh terlampau susah. Boleh saya kasih selamat atau apa perempuan kan? Instead, boleh saya rasa tuh.
Code was good, right? And the gear, too. Get far as adios, compadre.
Siap mana dia? Susah level 15 loh. Ya pala, saya juga betul-betul mau siapa nih. Masih 4 sebenarnya. Aku saya pengen jual lagi barang.
I understand your desire to help the refugees, but this fight is proof this isn't the way to do it. Now, what can I do for you? Wonderfully. Thank you for asking. Your staff, that's what I'm here for. How can I help? That's an easy one. Do exactly what he says. Capture and hold his 3 rebellious offspring. And do it as swiftly and quietly as you can. I wouldn't say Sal loves his children, with the possible exception of Liberty, but he does consider them his to deal with. So, if you manhandle them or, God forbid, kill them, he will not be pleased, and your reward will be in jeopardy. Treat them with kid gloves, Rangers. Kid gloves.
What do we need to do to remove?
Sadly, I don't think a peaceful transition is possible. Your support of Farron Braco really angered Sheriff Daisy. You might win her back to your side, but it would take years. Far longer than the time frame we'd need for a smooth I'm afraid I have no suggestions for what other course of action you might take now. And honestly, I don't think I want to hear your plans. But I will still make myself available to you if you require General. Who are you interested in? I wish that man had never come here. His legitimate business is the Little Vegas, a casino and brothel downtown. But he also runs a criminal empire, selling drugs, weapons, and information. I think the Patriarch allowed him to stay because he thought the people needed entertainment. But the Little Vegas hardly qualifies. It's a lurid pit of lost wages and despair. As for the man himself, he wears all the trappings of class. Fine suits, shoes, jewelry. But he's a thug at heart, no matter how hard he tries to hide it. Who else are you interested in? He is everything you have ever been told about him, and more. A man who built a state with nothing but his bare hands and brute will. Even in his current state, he is dangerous. Indeed, I'd argue he's more dangerous now than he was in his youth. A man who is terrified of losing his place in the world will do anything to keep it. I loved him once. Worshipped him. Now I just fear him. Fear what he could do to Colorado if he continues to unravel. Who else are you interested in? She was a terrifying little girl and grew up to be a terrifying woman. I have never known anyone so able to focus or so certain of their path. She believes she is destined to rule Colorado and will not stop until she succeeds. But if she succeeds, woe to us all. Colorado will become a war machine, and all us citizens merely fuel for its ever-grinding engine. Who else are you interested in?
Well, Reyes?
Well, I would say Sheriff Daisy is a woman to be both admired and feared. She is fair, but doesn't forget. And she is slow to forgive.
You could say that again.
Who else are you interested in? Safe travels, Rangers.
Oke, saya dapat sudah armor yang kuat. Mungkin saya pakai si arrow lah. Dia sedang boleh pakai ini. Mana tuh? Oh ini. Bukan. Mana tuh? Oh, ini. Cyborg tech, apa itu cyborg tech tuh? Yang paling tinggi barter di sini. Si Coyote lah bagus bagi dia. Ini berebut nih. Hardest. Bagus bagi si Jody lah. Yang paling tinggi nerd stuff. Raven kan. Rabbit's paw. Tapi aja sampai sekarang betul. Apa mission sama buat? Oh ini. Slaver's Bounty. Chassis.
Just a little more. So a chicken with wires running around here. Just don't have... We've had to... In all honesty, though, this is a good space. Of course. Let's see if we can find what you want.
Ini yang saya boleh apalah. Ini pun boleh jual tapi saya mau jual semua duit saya. Red alert. Rad alert and one red alert. Bisa 40 nya lah. Tengah apa jadi.
Those refugees weren't here, that fight never would have happened. Let me show you.
Oh iya, saya miskin pula sudah. Iron blade. Silap. Sangat cancel.
You guys are really putting your hearts into this place.
If those refugees weren't here, that fight. Let me show you.
Pakai shotgun saya. Banyak pula shotgun, jangan habis dia pernah guna-guna apa. Gue bisa kasih dia. Silus ya. Weapon. Kasih coach gun pula. Ini belum boleh kasih dia juga, Bang. Tinggi damage dia. Tidak kuat bener. $65, 2.2, 12.6. 2.2, 12.6. Masih banyak bukan emo, so ini yang lagi tinggi lah, lebih oh, ini masih banyak ya. Si Marshall lagi. Oh, dia belum pakai lagi pula loh. Nitro thrower. Lagi kuat dia perang satu tuh. Oh tidak, lagi kuat pula. Ini energy cell boleh guna, bukan apa? Maupun yang tank. First aid yang kasih tinggi. With science paling tinggi di sini. Tadi yang tinggi with science on pula.
Hey, it's the Rangers! Let me show you. Them refugees cause trouble and nothing happens. What's that? Let me show you.
Jual dia lah. Yang lain-lain ini jual lah. Try dulu buat yang apa tuh. Try lebih buat yang si Charlie punya kerja yang dia mau saya pergi take over itu bazar.
November, this is Ranger HQ. I have good news. There's some new gear here next time you stop by. It's a big improvement. One last thing. The Patriarch commissioned a sculptor to make a statue of Vargas outside our 8. Good call, November. Making sure the Rangers know they'll be remembered.
Jap. New equipment, apa maksudnya tuh?
I'll pass it along. Over now.
Jap, lupa pula. Itu yang tadi kan udah tuh keluar. Apa maksud dia ada new equipment?
Stay sharp.
Always a pleasure. Anytime.
Mana tuh equipment?
Rangers, good to see you. I'll be here.
Mana maksudnya nih yang equipment baru?
Good luck out there.
Mana mau cari tuh?
Rangers. Rangers.
New equipment tuh cakap. Di kedai kata maksudnya.
It would seem the refugees have difficulty understanding the absolute necessity of good manners. I would say your reputation has improved dramatically. I haven't heard an impolite word about Team November. Of course, Rangers. It would be impolite not to share such tremendous deals.
Apa-apa di sini nih. Saya telepon maksudnya yang apa?
I sympathize with refugees, but if they stay, somebody can kill them.
Good luck out there.
I don't know why that ranger's hired me. Looks like you fellas got it all in hand.
We asked guys. Heard through the grapevine you were heading to the bridge.
Well, I ain't bad.
Itu bazar.
Mr. Funtime's here with a happy tale of 2 cities. It's often difficult to get along with your neighbors, but idealism can make for strange bedfellows. In the heart of California lay a den of depravity and sin called Hollywood. The streets were rich with prostitution and dealers in drugs and alcohol. But then God's militia came and took root there. One might think that pleasures and penance of the flesh would make for incompatible neighbors. But where there are absolutes, there are also exceptions in the extremes. So it was that a dominatrix and a torturer found common ground and brought blissful peace with the unlikeliest of unions in the unlikeliest of cities. But with peace comes complacency and laziness, easily exploitable to those with a penchant for breaking, entering, and bleeding the occupants of those within.
Bah, mana ada orang tuh? Hai. Oh. Aman. Parking lot deh aku. Sini gitu. Lot kan nih. Sesuatu parking lot. Nikah.
Red hats! I knew you couldn't refuse such a good opportunity. Didn't I tell you they'd come around sooner or later, men? So, you ready for the attack? All right, but come back soon, Red Hats.
Mau kasih tahu ini doang. Monster Family punya tempat sini, takkan saya pergi apa? Ada good bagus sebenarnya apa nih? Like bagus sini bawa bah. Di sini bazar nih. Mau usah kasih tahu si Flap lah kalau gini.
Hot noodles! Hot noodles!
Dr. Cold Cuts can cure what ails ya.
I got this awful rash. Wanna see? I welcome you to my house. Make yourself continue. Money, of course. You know me as a generous man. Your loyalty will be well compensated.
Charlie! Yes, I know of him. The tongue of a jester, but will not hesitate to kill for his boss. A host here can only mean to kill us all.
I thank you for showing this loyalty to the bazaar. Here is a small sum, but this is only a start. Solve this problem for us. Kill Charlie, and a greater reward will be yours.
Di mau kasih mati Charlie kan ya.
The bazaar will be waiting.
Mission log. Pada bagi Charlie's key card. Ya, kenapa lama jadi macam begini nih. Semua orang mau bunuh-bunuh.
Fill her up, barkeep.
Hot noodles.
Apa sesuatu memang sudah dijahat.
Sanctified with blood, blood sanctified by guns. Hello again, strangers. Certainly.
Mana? Argon Lance heavy machine gun. Enforcer. Ini kuat no? Red Dragon sniper rifle. Oh. Ini brawling pula. Yang tuh roket yang gilaan nih, sabot roket. Bener kuat gila. Atau revolver.
Ready to take the bazaar?
It's brilliant in its simplicity. The monster army is weak, but rich. All we need to do is first we take the entrance, then we go down and wipe out anyone who doesn't surrender to the new cartel management. Is that so, Red Hats? Shame it has to come to this.
Boy, I just cleaned my gun!
Mau reload dulu lah. Empat CP dia. Mana siapa tuh? Arrow. Kena blok? Ah. Berarti cukup. Kena blok. position dulu. Nice arrow. Dia paling dekat sini. Jauh dia di sinilah atas. Raven.
Ready to take the bazaar? First we take the entrance. Is that so, redheads? Shame to have to come to this. It just got real. Boys, get 'em!
Lagi. Marshal Kwan. Terus mati oh. Kuat juga lah.
This.
Coyote.
And you. Gonna make like a frog.
Terus mati?
And croak.
Oh mati jadi gila terus. Oh tidak. Siapa? Oh, nerd stuff. Electronic stick. Oh, tidak dapat tuh. Bisa terpaksa bunuh si Charlie. Tahu apa tipe tidak ada ide untuk lebih kacau ya. Oh.
Hot noodles!
Ooh, we should get something hot to drink for the trip home.
Doc says I got this soulful dash. Wanna see? I welcome you to my house. Illuminated with the correct amount of prejudice, I hope. Thank you, Rangers. Here, a reward for your efforts.
100 ya.
The bazaar will be waiting.
Stay away from that safe, lambs.
Oke juga lah.
Doc says I got
Dr. Cold Cuts can cure whatever. Ah, you again. What is it? For the heroes of the bazaar. Well, this one's on the house. Just this once, though. Sure. If you were injured. Ah, the self-medicating sort. Sure, take a look.
Untuk jual gitu.
Get your protective gear here! You saved the bazaar! Lambs turned heroes!
What do you think of the match?
Shit.
That weird guy in the fountain?
Guns sanctified with blood. Blood. Hello again, strangers. Certainly.
Murah soalnya ini kan semua di sini nih. Itu peluru dulu. Murah sudah. Gak usah beli nih. Gak usah beli tuh roket tuh. Love to do. Pas mau kasih tambah aja nih. Intelligence lagi kah? Kasih luck lah. Demoralize apa ni? Reducing their hit chance. Cuma okay juga nih, saya rasa. Spended stuff paling tinggi. Emang si Raven lah. Inilah. Dia lagi.
Guns sanctified with blood. Hello again, strangers. Certainly.
Left shift. Masih lebih tinggi.
Hello again, strangers. Certainly.
Kita beli jalan roket tuh. Gila apa tuh? Tukarlah sama tuh apa? Okay guys, itu jalan dulu. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.